One thing I think we're going to see more, it's probably slightly different, right? And I think this is going to drive a lot of ERP, and I also think it's something customers should be aware of. I usually say that the world is becoming smaller, but it's also becoming larger, right? And what do you mean by that? A lot of companies in the world becoming smaller means that you sort of increase your presence around the globe. And that gives rise to sort of like latency problems. For example, if you have subsidiaries in Australia, you're located in Germany, then you might not want to have a sort of people logging in directly gives latency. And if you then install something in a cloud close to them, so like in our case in Azure, Australia, then you have sort of a data problem going back and forward. So one of the things I would anticipate is that we are seeing a higher level of sort of distributed computing with inside enterprise, where you start like we started building sort of these functional aspects, like the focus task app and these specific application. You build them as true microservices, as verticalized microservice, and they will then be deployed closely to where the users are. And then the data sort of on a message-based approach goes through these different hubs into a centralized system where it gets processed and put in, for example, in our case, the general ledger, right? So I think we're going to see the emergence of these new architectures, like a more distributed architecture, I call it edge enterprise architecture.